let us review the book Gaslight by Femi Kayode. Firstly, I'll say that this book is like a sequel to the first book titled Light Seekers by the same author, which I have not read actually. I just found out about that after I had completed the book. But I think it's individual enough to get a review on its own. So this story is about the politics of a church, okay? So we were introduced to this pastor. His name is Bishop Daudu. He has a mega church. It was a big church, and then he was arrested because of his presumed to be missing wife. So his wife just got missing all of a sudden, and it was said that it usually happened like that, and she'll go for a personal retreat. And so the bishop was quite sure that his wife was safe and fine. But along the line, there were controversies here and there. Then there was a member of the church named Kayode, who is the sister of Philip Taiwo, and that was how Philip Taiwo, the investigator, was brought into the picture. Okay, so he was brought into the picture to investigate the situation at that time, where it was just assumed that the first lady of the mega church was missing, and then to see how investigations can be made to find her. But the dead body of the first lady was found instead. At that time, the bishop had been released, of course, because there was nobody involved to confirm that the first lady had died. There was need to know the situation in which the first lady was in before her disappearance, and it was found that they were trying to get a child. And so it was assumed that probably all the mental situation around this was what made her to just go into hiding for a while until her body was found. When Philip Taiwo came as an investigator to start to unravel things, he was saying that the church that was known as a very highly placed, sanctified environment was not what it seemed to be. It was a whole lot, because aside from the fact that Philip Taiwo has his investigation going on different matters, he also has some family issues. There was that side of it, and there was a side of financial misappropriation of funds that was eventually unraveled in the case in relation to the mega church. Eventually, the question we need to ask would be that the cause of the death of Folashade Daudu, was it discovered? How did the investigation by Philip Taiwo go? And then what was the fate of Bishop Daudu, who is Folashade's husband? And also, Folashade had a mother as well that was in that church. What role did she play in all of this? How did Philip Taiwo settle his own family matter as well? Overall, I'll give this book a 4/5. It was kind of a very relatable storyline for me, given that it had to do with corruption in the house of God, a church, of course, where there are a lot of respected individuals and people are blinded to whatever it is that they might be doing because of the miracles they perform, because of the esteem that they place on their names. All in all, Gaslight is a 4/5 for me, and I recommend it to you if you're interested in religious corruption, you're interested in investigation, you're interested in crime, you're interested in a bit of suspense, because the book was all about suspense, knowing who did what did what. Let me know, have you read this book and what do you think about it? Do you have a different opinion from my review? Has this review convinced you to go and search more about it and pick it up, or is it already on your TBR? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you all in my next video or my next book review.